Hey everybody, Kel here. Welcome back to the channel. We got another game for us to try out. What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, I saw the little trailer for this when the game first came out. It looks super cute. I just had never picked it up because I wasn't sure if I was really going to like it or not. And so it was on the Steam Winter Sale, and we went ahead and picked it up. So I am excited for us to give it a try. So I appreciate y'all stopping by. Hopefully you enjoy the episode. Let's get into it.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
It's kind of a neat way to start a game. Okay, so we're first person, which is fine. I'm getting more used to that.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Well, that's terrible. Especially in your own house. What does that say? Orcas Island Gazette. Okay.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
But apparently no one opened them immediately. Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Aw, she lost her brother. That's sad. No trespassing. Trespassing will be prosecuted. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Right. Well, I don't think we're trespassing.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Huh.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Alright. I'm liking the intro so far. It's different, unique.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
So probably squatters or those people that like checking out abandoned places. Oh, cool. It's a buck. Hi. Aren't you pretty? Sorry, I want to see if it'll let its guard down enough for me to get close. Nope, seems like every time I move the stick, it's like, I know you're there. I'm just walking slow. Aww. That was cool. It's neat when you get to see stuff like that in real life, too. Which, fortunately for me, I have deer in my yard a lot.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Well, I guess it kind of depends on...
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay. Alright, so we have an old basketball goal, a truck, whatever's under that. Oh, firewood. A missing persons poster. Looks like for a boy.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's a very strange looking house. I don't think I've ever seen a house built like that. Sorry, I just kind of want to look around before we go in.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Yeah, that is a bit strange. So it's a dragon. I thought it was an alligator. a bunch more of those missing persons posters. We have a chair, trash can. What is that, like a little trophy cup or something? Oh no, it's a smashed can. Okay. Well, somebody sat here and drank, probably. Your little pond has definitely seen better days. I'm going to take just a second, too, and adjust some of the sound. I think I have her turned down a little too low. Alright, that should be better. I hear the little froggies. Okay. Do we want to walk up the main path, or do we want to check out the garage? Looks like there's a balcony up there. Alright, we'll go this way.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Has a big deck. I mean, it is a pretty place.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Uh-oh. I wonder why. Did it have ghosts? Do they like to taunt you? There's a handicap ramp. In the garage. Looks like there's a path over here too. We got some trash cans, recycle bin. Apparently they had pets at some point. It's a doggy door. I hear wind chimes too. Yep. Cool.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Oh, wow. Looks like it's right off of a big lake, too, and there's a statue over there. Maybe at some point we'll get to go in the back. Oh, what was that?
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Yeah, you and me both. Should we investigate? That's a basement too. I wonder if there was any anything on this side. Doesn't appear to be. There's a fence over there. Alright, we got a porch swing. I've had one of those on a wraparound porch before. It's really nice. Okay, let's use it.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Boy, they really like books. Okay. So, if that's not the key, let's go try the back door. There was a side door over here. Let's go try that. So far, I like it. It's unique, different, cute. Oh, this is how we're gonna get in. Okay.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I can imagine you were a lot smaller then, too.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay, so we need to find fuse box, I'm assuming, and turn it back on. Unless it's, like, off because they haven't paid an electric bill. Freezer's empty. Important. Can't read the rest, though. Looks like Dad's tools. So why did they just leave everything here?
For the first time in years,
It says January 2010 was the last time the calendar was used. They all had their own jacket handles, so we have Eddie, Dawn, Lewis, Milton, and Edith.
I felt like I was home.
Got some great lighting in the kitchen. Microwave.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh, there's a picture of them. Okay, so we got... Oh, it's Edie. I'm sorry, Edie. It's a lady. Must have been her grandma, maybe. Dawn's her mother. Lewis was her brother. And that's Edith right there holding the gift. Okay. Got ice maker, water. Lots of books for the kitchen. Tons of dishes. What's this?
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Nothing wrong with Chinese. I like it.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh yeah, cats love salmon. Alright, so that's the kitchen. Let's look over here in the dining room. We'll just kind of go room by room here. That doesn't look really all that safe to be having all these books on top of a wood stove. Or wood burning oven, whatever it is. Boy, what a mess in here. What happened?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Looks like a struggle happened.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Strange. So I guess we're just basically like uncovering her life. There's an oxygen tank, so Edie was not doing well. Sending her to a retirement home, perhaps?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Yeah, I don't ever want to go in one, and I made a promise to both my parents they wouldn't if I could help it. Alright, so now we're on to the living room.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Yeah, that's a lot of books. They really like to read. Their own little library, even. It's crazy. Family photos. Oh, look, it's Free Willy. Oh, there's the cat's bed, I'm assuming. I wonder what we heard in the garage.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh. Alright, well at least we won't freeze to death. We can make a fire. That's cool. Family photos. I still can't get over how many books are in this place. Aw, little birdies. I guess that's the, like, lid jar handle. Alright, we're gonna have to go down there probably to turn on the power.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Wow. Barbara Finch. Well, somebody was, I'm gonna say bug collector, but I know there's a proper term for it. I just can't think of it. Alright, now we've managed to work our way through the first floor. Maybe this is where you need that key? Can we peek in there?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's not creepy at all.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, so he went missing. Looks like when he was a young boy as well. Okay, I think we're definitely going to be doing a series on this. I do want to go check out the basement, but I want to come up here and take a look around first.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay, so that would explain why she was only allowed to go in so many of the rooms. That's a really pretty view. I also like the saw with the painting on it. It's a lumberjack saw. Cut down trees. This is a big place, that's for sure.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
It's a pretty cool looking room. Very aquatic.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Aha! Well, we found what the key goes to.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, a handle. Okay. It's a
Now
chute.
it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Alright, well, let's go find out, I guess. We have a...
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yeah, that's a little creepy, though. Ooh, pretty stained glass. Like the color.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
But we're just winging it.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
It's a bedroom.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Whose bedroom?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Didn't you say your cat's name was Molly?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
So, if Molly was a cat, why does Molly have, like, her own room in here? And the way to get through was the closet? That's kind of weird. Alright, what are we doing here?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Maybe I confused the cat's name with one of her sisters. Okay. And I think there's something else perhaps we're supposed to find in here. 1937 and 1947. So she died when she was 10. That's really sad. Starfish. Is that like a layout of the bedrooms there? Underneath it, maybe? She had a pretty view out her window. Alright, let's check out the book or journal. Looks like a journal.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, so you're gonna have to share your gerbil's food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay. Sorry, gerbil. Taking your food. Alright, so there's this door, and there's that door. What's this?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Okay. That looks like the main door, so I think we'll check this door first. Bathroom, okay. Toothpaste?
I kept eating and eating.
Don't eat toothpaste. It's not a good idea.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Are those holly berries? I wonder why she's so hungry.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
The windows.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? Okay, that took a weird turn.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Well, I guess so. Probably thinks you're gonna eat it. Okay, now where'd the bird go? This is weird being a cat now. I mean, kind of neat, but strange. I turned into a cat. No, you didn't. That doesn't happen.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Why are we trying to get the bird? I mean, I know cats like to eat birds, but...
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
What? I don't want to eat the bird. Where is the bird? Over there. Okay.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Little teeth nibbling in the grass. I don't really see much grass.
Rabbits.
I don't see any rabbits. There's one. Bunny.
I imagined his face looking
Ew.
up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Gross.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I'll just find something bigger. What are we looking for?
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry.
Ew.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
What is going on here?
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Okay. suddenly you were a shark that's not inside water, and I've got to go between trees to make you flop. Alright, this just gets stranger and stranger.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay. I don't like the movements camera here. Down is up is down.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Whoops. Okay. Well, where are the fat, juicy seals? Is that a seal? Yeah, that's a seal. Okay, here we come. Poor seal. Sorry. Can I not eat it? Oh, jeez.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Ew.
Grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What, I'm a snake now? Ew. This is weird.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Well, if we can smell them, why can't we see them? I'm not seeing them. It was really neat in the beginning. This is just strange.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, we're gonna eat a person. Ew. What the heck? I gotta keep doing it, huh?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Drunken sailor, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? His belly with a rusty, his belly with a rusty.
Okay, well, at least we're not showing that.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, we smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh.
I got closer and closer.
Okay. Now we're back in her bedroom. I'm not really understanding the point of this particular story yet.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What? That was really weird. I mean, she has a great imagination, but that was really weird.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, okay. So the more places we explore and check stuff out, then she'll draw in little things for them. Cool. Alright, well that was different. And now we know that's the bathroom. And then, can we get out this door? No, I've got to go back the other way, huh? Okay. Oh, no, I can't?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Okay, am I missing something? Oh, there we go.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Very interesting, I guess.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Huh. You can tell that was a long time ago, too, because the newspaper was 15 cents.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Huh. I guess she liked to make it, more interesting. Alright, so her grandpa had an accidental death building the dragon. Her brother went missing. Her little sister Molly died at 10 years old. There's quite a few depressing things going on in this house.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Okay, so I think Louis was her brother. So what? She's all that remains of her family? Huh. The handprint
Her room
thing's
was like a museum.
kind of neat. I heard something squeak. I think there's somebody in here. Oh, I remember
For 500
those.
years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Oh.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
It's sad.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Wow.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I'd say. I can't look in the peephole. Okay. Alright, we had a door over here. Built 1937.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
That is very pink. Look, if you look at it just like that, I almost thought there was somebody sitting in it through the glass.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Huh.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, I'd say. Pink shaggy carpet and pink toilet. There's a secret in this bathroom. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay. Very strange house. It's a dark room, I think. We can't
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Can't turn the light on yet because I haven't been to the basement. Okay, what's down here? Milton. Fort Calvin. Fort Sam. It's kind of odd to have just a little bit of steps there.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
To Command Center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
This is different.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
Oh, we can do both feet. Okay.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't.
Ooh,
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
this is making me dizzy.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh gosh, this is really making me queasy.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh. Please tell me we're almost done doing this.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh, gosh. Neat story, but oh my gosh, my motion sickness. Poor kid.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I think we all did it at some point in time. Tried to go all the way around this way. Okay. And I feel like we've been at this for a little while, and I don't want to make it a super long episode. So this will probably be, excuse me, this will probably be a good place to call it. And then we'll pick up here in the next one. So there's definitely going to be more. It's not, I don't think it's going to be a peek into. I think we'll do a series. But this has been What Remains of Edith Finch. I have been Kel. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Hopefully I'll catch you for the next one. Please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Take care of yourselves. And until next time.